Afternoon, everyone. Hope that you are all doing well. I just got back from church and just busy with my final prep for lunch. And I thought, wait, I have a few minutes. Let me record my first marathon training update of the week. So if you hear a boiling noise in the back, it's my potatoes. I'm busy boiling my potatoes so I can make a nice potato salad. So yeah, let's update you on how things are going with my marathon training for the Sunlump Cape Town Marathon, which is scheduled for the 15th of October, which will be a Sunday. So yeah, just got back from church. And the pastor was actually, in the beginning of his sermon, saying that how if we want change, we need to change. And how you can only change once you get out of your comfort zone. And I was thinking about my marathon training as he mentioned this, and how marathon training is changing me as a person, is challenging me, and has really taken me out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I'm enjoying the process, but it's not easy. It's not easy. And this week, I learned, or the week that has passed during my marathon training, I learned progress is not linear. I've heard this before in YouTube videos. Remember, I told you I watch a lot of YouTube videos. So some of the YouTube marathoners and runners, they keep telling or saying that progress is not linear. Your fitness journey is not linear, meaning it's not a straight line. So I experienced that this past week because my training has been going quite steady, upwards, in an upwards trend, going very well. I was training hard. I was doing great. I was feeling great, as I was telling you. And then last week I hit kind of a speed bump, and my progress went like this, and then it took like a dip. And yeah, that's growth. It doesn't go in a straight line. Sometimes you take a dip. Sometimes there's a turn, there's a twirl, there's a curve, there's a bend in the road. That's what happened to me this week. So last week, Saturday, I did the 20K and I was recovering very well. I told you that I had like a little tweak, little niggle in my ankle, my foot, and then also the butt muscle that was bothering me again. So on Monday, I went out. And I was supposed to do a 7K. And as I started running, I felt this, it wasn't a pain, it's more like a tingle, stinging feeling in the bottom of my left foot. I was feeling discomfort. And I continued to run, but after 3 kilometers, I told myself, this is not feeling right. It's not getting better, so let's rather just do a 3K. Maybe I'm still recovering after the Saturday long run. So I only did a 3K on Monday, and then on Tuesday I went out again with a running buddy doing a 7K, and I was taking it really easy because I was constantly aware of this, I don't know what I should call it. It's not a pain, it's just like a twitch in my left lower part of my foot. And then I did the 7K. I completed the 7K, but I was constantly aware of this discomfort in my foot. It was not painful, but it was very uncomfortable, and it was not getting better. I thought maybe after the 4 or 5K it would go away, but it wasn't going away. But nonetheless, I finished my 7K, and then I told myself, you got to listen to your body. Maybe you should rest. So I made the very hard decision, because I was going to go out on Wednesday again for a run. I made the very hard decision. It was very tough for me, saying, okay, I'm not going to run the rest of the week. I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest my foot, and whatever is going on here, I don't know. I don't know what's causing it. I'm going to rest. And I was like, oh, this is going to, this is going to mess up my progress, and I don't want to rest, but I knew I needed to rest. So I made the call. I rested, and then I was analyzing, and I was on YouTube researching all the videos, trying to find out and trying to figure out what is this tingle in my foot, and wanting to prevent it from growing into complete painful injury. So I rested on Wednesday. On Thursday I did some strength training, low impact, no jumping, putting no pressure on anything. I didn't have any pain. And then on Friday I just did a light walk. And then the walk was a bit uncomfortable. I was at the end of the walk, the third kilometer. I did a 3-kilometer walk. At the end of the 3rd kilometer, I felt I was very much aware of my ankle again. And the Friday morning when I woke up, I must just mention this. When I woke up, it was quite bad. Even if I only bent over, or would bend over to fasten my shoe or to pick up something, I felt like a stingy feeling in the side of my foot, almost like a nerve that is getting pinched. That's the sensation I had, like a pinchy feeling. It's so difficult to describe, but like a pinch, don't know, but it was very, very uncomfortable. So yes, so what I was doing the 3 days that I was kind of resting, I was analyzing and trying to figure out what is causing this. Okay, and I came to the following conclusion. First of all, I was training very hard the past 2-3 weeks, really training hard, and I just realized that my body was just saying, okay, just take a breather, give me some time to relax, to recover. That was the one thing. And then the second thing that I realized, the mistake I made, and I need to learn from this, is that the Saturday before my long run, last week and Saturday, I didn't do a proper warm-up. I must be honest. I did some leg movements and whatever, but the normal warm-up I do, stretching all the dynamic stretching all the important body parts and warming up properly, I didn't do that Saturday. And I think a combination of hard training during last week, not stretching properly, and just my body in general just being kind of tired, it all added up to my body not performing so well this week. That was sparse. So then I went out on Saturday for my 18K with my training group. We were quite a nice large group on Saturday morning. We started at 6, luckily not 5 this time. So we started at 6. It was wonderful. And at past 6, Eskom switched off all the lights. We were running in the dark. Luckily some of the group had these headlamps and some had phones. I really need to invest in headlamps, just by the way. So and then we ran in the dark. It was wonderful. And I felt, okay, my foot is better. At one stage, I was a bit aware of him, but I think that was just my mind playing tricks with me. But I was kind of aware constantly of my butt muscle. But I could run. It wasn't sore. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a number 1, but I was just aware of this muscle still not being okay, even after how many weeks of stretching and the exercises and the tips the physio has given me. So, but anyway, the run went very well, and I was so happy I took the few days off and that I listened to my body, and I was really doing the stretches I saw on YouTube for my foot and my ankle, just loosening up everything and stretching out everything, and I could feel that pinching feeling was much better after doing all those stretches. I did a very good warm up on Saturday. So the run went very well. However, after the run, this Saturday afternoon, this butt muscle was, as we would say in Afrikaans, in sy chops. It was really acting up, and I was kind of limping the whole day. It was really sore, and it kind of felt like it was coming from my hip flexor, the front part of the hip. But I think it is the butt muscle that was in spasm, and it was pulling on the hip muscle. So, and this morning when I woke up, it was very sore actually. I slept well, didn't have any pain in the night. So, today my focus is recovery. Hydrating, drinking lots of water, drinking my magnesium. I'm drinking a magnesium, supplement. like a vitamin thingy, and to help me recover. And then I'm going to stretch, I'm going to foam roll my muscles, I'm going to just do light recovery exercise to get the blood flowing, and just some self-care today. And then we see how it goes the week that lies ahead. I'm going to take it easy on Monday, and we take it day by day. So yeah, that's how it went, and this is how it's going. This is one of my tougher weeks, but that is the joys of marathon training. So yeah, the pain, how does the saying go? No pain, no gain. I guess the pain and the discomfort is part of the progress. It would have been a very, very boring marathon journey if all just went like this. Life would be very boring if everything just always went linear, up, 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 up. The bumps and the curves and the dips and it all makes life, the journey, interesting, makes it fun. It makes the highs just feel so much greater when you are willing to endure and go through the lows. And I also think the lows in life and the dips that you experience in your journey, that teaches you so much about yourself, about what you need to improve, and you can learn so much from that. So yes, wasn't such a great week in terms of my training, but I've learned through it, and I've promised myself no running without proper warming up. So that's my day, that was my week. Hope you have a blessed Sunday, and we'll see each other again next week. Oh yes, and remember, if you like this video and you learned something, please click like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.